Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this presentation of JWHL hockey at the tournament in Rochester, New York at the Bill Gray's Iceplex Arenas. My name is Jake Raccoon. I've done a couple games today. You might recognize me by now. If not, then you're welcome to get to know me throughout this hockey game. 20 seconds to go until face-off. We have the Ottawa Lady 67s in red, the New England Hockey Club in white, and we are ready to go. Both these teams, I actually called both of their first games. New England losing to Little Caesars 3-1. Ottawa defeating Boston in overtime 5-4. And it was an unfortunate, well, not really unfortunate, depending who you root for, unfortunate call against Boston. Sort of a last-second goal with time expiring. The referee said it was good. In my personal opinion, it was way too close to call. Some of the guys upstairs said it looked like the buzzer went before the goal. Either way, they walked away with the win. And on the record, it's a win. And, you know, you take them any way you can get. So, Ottawa looking to get their second win of the tournament. New England looking to get their first. New England definitely not wanting to lose their first two games, and Ottawa really wanting to win their first two games. So someone is going to be upset. Someone is going to be very happy in about 2-ish hours from now. Right now, score obviously starts at 0-0. Will it remain that way? Not likely. As the teams huddle up around their benches, New England huddling, appearing as though the starting goaltender will be Lauren Barbaro, who started the first game, and she played very well. For the amount of shots she faced to only let in 3 goals, I thought was a very, very good performance. And down at the other end, starting, trying to get the number, Caitlin Whitehead started the first game, both goalies emerging, so I won't be able to know exactly who's starting yet, as both Caitlin Whitehead and Tove Jacobson, who actually played the overtime. Tove Jacobson did get subbed in for the overtime, didn't give up the overtime goal, and it looks like Whitehead is going on the bench, so Tove Jacobson will start for Ottawa. Teams out to center ice. Jacobson going back to the net, bringing her glove with her. And down at the other end, Lauren Barbaro ready to go. And here we go. Right out the faceoff, New England wins the draw, gets it down. And trying to flip it up is Ottawa. Along the boards, a couple of minds meeting there. Trying to get it out there. Ottawa fails, however. New England keeps it in here with Abieta. And shot there. And harmless enough. We have first stoppage in play. Here, Ottawa trying to chip it out. Deep pass there, looking for Thompson. Can't find her there. And trying to get back around there. Ottawa trying to get it up to Thompson. Looking for Murphy there, but couldn't find her. Thompson and Murphy, who connected for a goal against Boston earlier today. You know, I was impressed by the chemistry of them knowing there. Here's a bad giveaway chance for New England, but could not find the nets. Now up at the point here, New England. This is Fox, Cat Fox, as she goes by. Name of Catherine Fox, but I've been instructed that she uses the nickname Cat. Ottawa here, taking it up. Getting it down for Thompson. Thompson with some speed, trying to cut to the net. She stops, waits for her teammate to change. Tries to get it in front there. Thompson didn't get her shot away. Now getting it back up. Here's Kuhn. Kuhn, long shot. That one's deflected, but the save is made by Barbaro. Kuhn was looking for Harkness in the middle. And Barbaro actually isn't starting. It's Mackenzie Nicholas. So for the first 2 minutes and 44 seconds wrong, I apologize. I have not gotten the name correct. Barbaro appeared as though she was going to start. But Mackenzie Nicholas is the one in net right now. Ottawa trying to circle around here. New England trying to get it up, keeping it in there, Kuhn. But intercepting there and taking it up here is New England. This is Maxie Bird. Bird loses the puck, and Ottawa will take it back the other way, but stolen away there by Bird. Still hanging on to it as she's pinned to the boards there. Coming up here, Desforges. Desforges shot on. Easy save there for Mackenzie Nicholas. Loose puck here. Desflores looking out in front. Shot there. And a good chance there. Hunter Gibbons looking for the shot. Mackenzie Nicholas coming out to challenge. And now in to take the faceoff is Doherty. Doherty wins it back. Gibbons, another shot there. That one goes wide. A little bit of a snapshot there. Wide shot there. That one from a wide angle goes wide. Kozmansky here, wrist shot. That one's blocked away. Back to Gibbons. Gibbons ringing it around down on the boards. Kozmansky looking out in front. She gets tied up and she gets it down. Looking out in front. And Lalancette trying to get it, but cannot. This one will be swung in, and it'll be ruled icing in the end. So we'll come back down, and we will have another face-off. New England winning the draw. Taking it down here is Bird. New England pinning down in their own corner. Ottawa trying to get it out, and they do. Ottawa, that's Kuhn trying to chip it out. Eventually she gets it there for Belanger. And now stepping up is Hebert, who cannot control it. New England here trying, loses an edge there. And right here, number 19, Saunders, controls it. Thompson now trying to get it out to Saunders in front. Cannot find her. Belanger trying to keep it in. And looking for a burst of speed there was Hunter Yoke. She could not find it, however. Out around the boards, New England trying to get it up. A big hit there from Thompson. She bumped her woman into the boards. Thompson backhand there. And that, there's a couple sticks everywhere. There's 2 sticks on the ground, both for New England players. Thompson driving to the net. It's a momentary 5-on-3. That was Desflores, actually. Kuhn down to Desflores, trying to pass there, looking for Hunter Yoke. She cannot find it. Good chance there for Ottawa, probably the best chance of the game so far. As 2 New England players lost their sticks, and they both went to the bench. You know, so it was a momentary 5-on-3. And we saw Thompson just drive through a couple people. Here's Hebert. Oh, bad pass there, but deflects right in front. But standing strong there is Jacobson. Ottawa getting it out now, and Desforges flushes it down in. Ottawa trying to wrestle it free in the bottom corner. They do. Gets this one up. Tipped on there, the shot from Lalissant. This one's going to be shot all the way down, and icing is the call. Still 0-0, 14-18 to go in the period. And, you know, good chances for both teams. Ottawa seems to be having more pressure overall, but not significantly much where they're clearly dominating. Shot there from Lalissant. Wide, right out in front. And a great chance there for Kosnaski, trying to get it in. Kosnaski chips it forward, looking for Doherty. Doherty could not connect on that one. Doherty trying to go back over here. This one's going to deflect down. And racing after this is Lalissant. Lalissant loses the race, however, and coming up with it is Campbell. Campbell flips it to the other board. And stealing this one away is Abieta. Abieta keeping it in. She has control now. Olsen. Olsen in the corner. Down to Abieta. Abieta, the lone goal scorer in the game against Little Caesars for New England Hockey Club. And she's hoping to get a couple more today. Here's Kosnaski trying to get through, and she cannot. Belanger controlling at the point. Tries to get it out in front. Loose puck there. Some pushing and shoving, and not able to get a stick on it was Claudia Murphy. She is parked out in front there for sure. Looking for the goal, but shutting the door was Nicholas. Back up to Hebert at the point. Hebert cutting, looking for the pass, if this one goes wide. Giving the puck back up to the point. Hebert down low. Oh, great chance there. And what a save there by Nichols coming across. And stoned cold on that one was, I believe, Thompson. Yes, Thompson on the wide post with a good chance there. Could not find the back of the net. Face-off win for Ottawa. This one goes back to Belanger. She wrists it towards the net. That one goes off the blue part of the boards right behind the net. Pops straight up. It could have had a weird bounce there, but New England didn't get burned. This one eventually goes offsides. The referee getting pushed along with some players. Belanger comes up with it. Belanger makes a move, gets poke checked, but now Hebert comes up with it. Hebert coming in, shoots it around. And now controlling for New England is Willard. Savannah Willard will shoot it down, and this will be another icing. And a lot of icings here from New England. Not a lot of offense to match. It's looking similar to their game against Caesars, Little Caesars, and that is not something that they would want because they, up and down the ice, seem to be outplayed in that game. They're looking for something different here. So far it's been all right, but there's still some hints of that game. Keeping it in, here's Desforges. Desforges throws one to the net. Over to Kuhn. Kuhn across. Wrist shot to the net. There, traffic in front. And there's going to be a penalty here. This one, not even debatable, is Ariel Garbin. As a matter of fact, this is actually going to go to Larissa Gorveska-Sharp. And she is going to go to the box because she absolutely, they could call cross-checking, they could call roughing, they could call interference. It was not trying to play the puck in any way, shape, or form. Up to the point here. Here's Hebert. Hebert gets it over to Harkness. Harkness trying to go across. That one gets deflected. but they hold on. Back to Hebert. Back down low to the wing. To the middle to get. Back to the middle to Kosnaski, who had it for a second. Couldn't get her shot away. Now over on the board to Belander. Belander up to Hebert. Takes a heavy shot there. That one's blocked. Harkness. Back to Hebert. Back to Kosnaski. Kosnaski trying to drive, but couldn't get anything going. Back up to Hebert. Hebert shuffling along. Back up to Harkness. This one comes up to Doherty. Doherty circling in, looking for the cross crease pass to Belanger. Belanger wasn't home. Hebert can't keep this one in. She gets it over to Harkness. Harkness back over to Hebert. Over to Kosnaski. Kosnaski circling. Driving. She's going to take it herself. Kosnaski weaving through the defender. Shoots and scores! Sarah Kosnaski with a nasty solo play. When I said she was going to take it herself, I meant just into the zone. And she went through about 3 defenders to the net and chipped it home. And what a beautiful goal. That one, I believe, was still on the power play. It appears to be still on the power play. So 1-0 on the power play. Ottawa Lady 67s have the lead over the New England Hockey Club. Ottawa controlling off the face-off. New England gaining traction and behind the net. Dorf trying to control it. This one goes around. Ottawa patient with the puck. There's Thompson. She gets it over. Now Murphy in behind the net. Murphy over to Thompson. Thompson in front. This one ends up going to the point. Shot there. And that shot came from Gibbons. Hard shot, but that one was blocked as well. New England trying to get some momentum going. No avail so far, as they will try to bring it up, and Ottawa will steal it away. And they'll come back the other way. This is Murphy. Murphy down the near wing. Murphy trying to slide it out in front, ends up getting it back for a second, but then she shoots it off into the wing where no one can have it. New England trying to come up here. Ottawa taking it right back up again. Bringing it up here. This is Aurora. Aurora trying to weave through a couple people. Kosnaski falls down. This one goes up to Kuhn. Kuhn, a wrist shot deflected by the defender, Poggio. And that one's going to go out of play after the deflection. And Leah Poggio from Cumming, Georgia, standing at 5'11". That is very tall for not only this age group, but for women's hockey in general. And makes for a good defender when you can block shots and when you have a bigger body to block more shots. So Ottawa bringing it back up here. Ottawa 2-on-1 here. They have Doherty and they have Kosnaski. Doherty shoots. Kosnaski collects the rebound. That shot went wide. Gets it up to Kuhn. Kuhn swings it over. Shot there. Heavy shot. It's in traffic. It's in feet in the front. That shot came from Cassandra Cal. Cal trying to shuffle it back in. She stumbles. That one gets shot back down. This will be another icing against New England. 7:50 to go here in the first period. Ottawa with that 1-goal lead, courtesy of Sarah Kosnaski. And now Ottawa with the offensive zone draw. And there they go, Ottawa winning the draw. Trying to take a shot off the draw. They don't. Hebert sends it down. Kosnaski here weaving. Shoots. That one's a save there by Nichols. And a push from behind there. As Kosnaski maybe sold it a little bit, but still went down. Still an unnecessary push, and she'll get the penalty. Diving there just to get the penalty was Ariel Garbin. And the penalty is going to go to number 11. That is going to be Maddie Olson out of Minot, North Dakota. So, second power play of the night for Ottawa Lady 67s. New England trying to have an extra player on the ice. They seem to have forgotten that they got a penalty, but the referees reminded them, hey, you need to take someone off. Shot there. Long shot. Easy save there for Jacobson. The first power play for Ottawa resulted in a goal. Let's see what the second one entails. Waiting along the boards is Thompson. Thompson getting it over. She gets this one up to Gibbons. Gibbons down low. Over to Murphy. Murphy over to Thompson. Thompson on the wing looking for Murphy in front. That one stopped away and shot down by Emma Dorf. Bringing this back up. Lallenset charging. And coming out to put a glove on it is Mackenzie Nicholas. And Mackenzie Nicholas playing well as the other goalie was last game, Lauren Barbaro, and she just had one get by her. It was a difficult shot, a good move by Kosnaski. But nevertheless, still a goal is a goal, and as a goalie, you don't like to give up goals. Here, Aurora down on the wing. Aurora up to the point. This is Cal. Cal down, back up to Cal. Cal over on the wing, over to Kosnaski, looking for a shot, but the puck was a little bit in her skates. She's looking to rip that one. Cal over on the wing. Back up to Cal at the top. She takes a shot, heavy shot there. Nichols holds on to that one. And a nice save there for Mackenzie Nicholas. Ottawa still with 23 seconds left on the power play. 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first period. Ottawa wins the face-off there. Kosnaski looking for a shot. This gets over to Call. Call a shot, and that one is right in the chest plate. Kosnaski lurking in front, trying to find something. Couldn't find something this time. In to take the face-off, Aurora for Ottawa. Winning the face-off, however, was Bird of New England. Up Kuhn on the point. A wide shot there that bounces off the boards. Doesn't pop back out in front. Aurora down low. Trying to get a penalty just about to expire. Cal shoots it down. And Desforgis trying to weave through some people. Desforgis now 5-on-5, even strength. Gets it out in front. Good chance there for Kosnaski, looking for a second of the game. Aurora shot there. That one's blocked by Bird. Aurora back to chase after this one. She gets it over. And up to Cal. Cal over to Harkness. Harkness. Nice little toe drag there. Trying to shuffle it out in front. That one ends up behind the net. Good block there from Dorf. Harkness getting it. Kosnaski at the point. She swings it over. Shot there. Deflected. And out of here. That is a nice souvenir on that shot from I believe, Kuhn. Waiting for it. No, that was Hebert. Ottawa, another offensive zone draw. New England wins it momentarily, but the puck's sitting there. Oh, good shot there. Doherty on the doorstep. However, could not bury that one. Now coming the other way, here's New England. New England, this is Willard bringing it up. Willard weaving, loses it, and Ottawa go the other way. Now 3-on-2 for Ottawa. Ottawa with some speed. Takes it there, shoots, and that one is a save by Nicholas. And she thought she had it, but she didn't. Now it comes around, that one's deflected up and into the netting on that shot from Emily Belanger. Now full changes for both teams. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Ottawa still with that 1-0 lead, courtesy of Sarah Koznaski. New England wins the draw. Gaining control is Fox. Fox shoots it up. Ottawa steals it away. Looking for a deflection there was Lallin set, but nobody was home. Thompson back to recover it for Ottawa. Thompson weaving, making some moves. Thompson loses an edge, still tries to throw it to the net, but just going maybe a little too fast for herself. Swinging this over, Lallin set, shot there, straight on, and that is another save for Mackenzie Nicholas. New England making a change. Ottawa happy with who they have out there. New England winning the draw. They've done very well. Specifically, Savannah Willard has done very well on draws, and she'll get another chance to take another one right here as that puck deflects out of play. Neither teams will change this time, as that was only about 3 seconds. This one right on, and another win for Willard, but this one straight back to her goalie. Willard doesn't win this time. Ottawa controls inside, trying to get it out in front. Oh, good chance there, and they score! Saunders in front on the centering pass from Thompson, and it is a 2-0 lead for Ottawa. Thompson from behind the net. It looked like she was just throwing it out in front, hoping someone was there, and lucky for her, Jamie Saunders was there, and she was able to put that one, I believe, right between the 5-hole of Mackenzie Nicholas, right between the left leg and the right leg, as she was trying to shift over. And dumping this one in, tipped in, Ottawa gains control. Ottawa trying to flip this one up. Nice move to keep that one in there, but we're going to get a whistle for a high sticking. This one is going to go to #14, Kat Fox out of Bolton, Massachusetts. So Kat Fox will sit in the bench, not the team bench, the penalty bench. Her coach, contrary to the other arenas in this building, there's no glass between the team bench and the penalty bench. And so the coaches are free to talk to their players when they do something they don't like. And New England's coach not happy with Kat Fox's play on that particular play, but penalties happen. Ottawa here. First power play was successful. Second, not so much. Third time the charm. This puck is loose. Goalie thought she had it covered. The referee saw it clear as day, and so did the players. Kuhn over on the wing. Centering pass there, looking for Koznaski. Couldn't find her. I'm sorry, that was Gregory in front. Now Gregory here trying to keep it in. And she does to Cal. Cal over on the wing to Disforgis. Disforgis trying to hold it in. Cal does. Cal up to the point. Here's Kuhn. Kuhn tries to fling it towards the net. Cal holds on to it. Whiff shot there. Dropped it a little farther forward than she anticipated. They're holding it. Here's Aurora. And Aurora along the boards. Cal over to Kuhn. Kuhn, wrist shot there. Deflected. That one just wide. The deflection from Vicky Harkness. Kosnaski trying to weave in front. Takes out just about everybody in front. Just doesn't take the puck with her. Harkness now getting it over on the wing. Trying to look in front. Kosnaski wasn't ready or couldn't get a stick on it. Doherty. Doherty down to Harkness. Over to Kosnaski. Kosnaski with a move. Kosnaski going wide. Shoots it out in front. No one was home. Net was wide open. Harkness now on the wing. Penalty now over. So Ottawa now 2 for 3 on the penalty. Kosnaski in front. Shoots. Rebound. But then the rebound is someone's there this time. Kosnaski with the shot. The follow-up goal came from Emily Belanger. And Ottawa's now up 3-0, 26 seconds. The penalty did expire, so Ottawa will not convert on the power play, but they will convert overall. And in the grand scheme of things, I don't think they mind too much. Player for Ottawa going off here, potentially requiring a bathroom break. We are not sure. But the players here are human too. And just like that, another goal. Kosnaski to Harkness. Right in front, a little tic-tac-toe pass. And 2 goals in the last 10 seconds for Ottawa. And they now have a 4-0 lead. And Ottawa, very excited. New England, not so much. Ottawa coming back again. Murphy trying to get something in front. Now coming back the other way, a saucer puck there from Abeda. Playing the puck is the goalie. And the horn sounds to end the first period. Teams will gather for a 2-minute break. And during that 2-minute break, we will recap what we just saw. We saw 4 goals for Ottawa. And it's going to test my memory on who scored. But the 4 goals, we had Kosnaski had 1. We had Belanger had 1. Saunders had 1. And I believe Thompson had the other. Not in that particular order. And I could be wrong on one of them or 2 of them. But I'm definitely sure on the last 3 of Saunders, Kosnaski, and Belanger. So with that being said, we'd just like to take a minute to say we hope you're enjoying today's game and remind you that this game, as well as others from this weekend, are streamed live at jwhl.org, and all games are archived at our YouTube site. You can find it at www.youtube.com. And search for JWHL. While you are there, we urge you to subscribe to our channel. It costs nothing, but will help us continue to bring you the best of junior women's hockey. So right now, teams meeting, having their discussions. And we're just awaiting the teams. It looks like, goaltending-wise, Lauren Barbaro is doing some stretching. Whether she is just stiff or going in, I will have for you in the middle. NEHC, the New England Hockey Club, giving out their chant. And it looks like, yeah, Barbaro will be in net. Tove Jacobson still in net for the Ottawa Lady 67s. And Lauren Barbaro now going in net for the New England Hockey Club, whether he wants to split time or the coach was not happy about 4 goals given up. Either way, Lauren Barbaro's in. Mackenzie Nicholas, who for the first probably 19 and a half minutes, played pretty well in that period. Just that 26 and 16 seconds left, 2 goals. Coach had probably had enough. And right here, we're going to get a penalty. And maybe. Nope, we are going to get the net off its moorings. And this net is the same net that's been giving us some trouble throughout the day. And it's hopefully going to be fixed. Hopefully it won't cause too many problems, but that is yet to be seen. Ottawa keeping it in here. Ottawa now attacking to my left. New England now attacking to the right. Ottawa currently on the attack, 30 seconds into the second period. Ottawa with the 4-0 lead over the New England Hockey Club. New England shooting it in here. No icing on this one. And back to play it is Aurora. Getting up to Thompson. Thompson looking for the long pass to Murphy. Murphy has some help on the wing. Getting back to Murphy. Murphy shoots. And it is not in. I am not sure how that didn't go in. But Murphy with a beautiful chance there. But Lauren Barbaro, who played the first game and impressed me, standing tall right now so far. Ottawa winning the draw, getting it over on the wide wing. This is Desforges. This one's going to go right to the goalie, and she'll say, "Thank you very much. I will take that freebie." Ottawa winning the draw here. Over to Kuhn. Looking for the redirection in front, couldn't find that. Call trying to keep this one in. Out to play it now is Jacobson. Jacobson leaving it there for Kuhn. Kuhn giving it over to Cal. Cal spinning. Sends it back to Kuhn. Kuhn turns up looking for someone to pass to. That's a giveaway there. And a bit of a trip there, but no call. And coming back in now, tagging up nicely is Paggio. Paggio trying to drive to the net, but couldn't. And this one will be taken out, and here we go. We got Kosanski on a 2-on-1. Kosanski trying to make a move, leaves the puck there. Throws it to the front of the net, and that one goes behind the net. Looking for someone at the point, but the only person there was a New England player. Now Thompson will take this one. Thompson, and behind the net, throws it out in front. Leaves it there for Murphy. Shot. Thompson, rebound. Oh, wide in front. Good chance there, but cannot hold it. A partial breakaway here for New England. And not being able to catch up to the puck was Jenna Abita. Jenna Abita from Aurora, Colorado, standing at 5'4", and seems to be the energy player for the New England Hockey Club. Seems to be all over the place. Just about any time New England has the puck, she seems to get a possession on it. Here, getting it up here is Hebert. Hebert in front, looking, loose puck, save for Barbaro. Coming in now across the net, looking for Kosnaski, who's trying to get that one home. Kosnaski circling, throws it in front. Nobody was home there. Unable to connect on that one as we get an icing here from New England. Unable to connect was Harkness. So Ottawa, just over 3 minutes into the second period, will get an offensive zone face-off. Ottawa wins it, but that one goes too far for everyone, and Gibbons has to go chase this one. Gibbons, an awkward pass through the goal crease. No harm there. Getting it up to Doherty. Doherty trying to keep it in, no avail there. Gibbons standing up for a woman at the red line. Lallen set back to get this one. Swings it around to Gibbons. Gibbons past Harkness, finds Doherty alone. Doherty on the doorstep, trying to go block her side, but staying with her was Barbaro. Here's Gibbons at the point, slap shot, redirection there. Ottawa had that redirection, but that one just going a little bit too far. On the boards. Kosnaski getting up there for Saunders. Saunders chasing in after it as the rest of her line will go for a change. Cal. Oh, big rebound there on a point shot from Kuhn. Cal, shot there through traffic. Loose puck there, trying to get it in. A lot of bodies all in the crease there. Nobody home there for Ottawa. Kuhn over to Cal. Cal shot there, deflected. This one goes right into Barbaro. And defending their goalie nicely is New England. And New England is a few players short at the moment, needing a couple more people on the ice to resume play. They get that, and Ottawa wins the faceoff. Looking down is Murphy trying to get it. Eventually this comes up to Cal. Cal trying to get a shot away. Cannot. Eventually Murphy comes up with it. Murphy treading carefully on the blue line, trying to stay on sides. Eventually does. That was Thompson, I beg your pardon. And now New England will come back the other way. Here's New England. This is Antonelli. Antonelli loses the puck, and Murphy will go the other way. Murphy over to Thompson. Thompson, diving play there. That's going to be a trip. Maybe the odds we get a penalty shot, I'd say, are low, and it's just going to be a regular trip. As the goalie, Tove Jacobson, makes a nice trek all the way to the bench and has to go all the way back. But this penalty, potentially a goal-saving penalty. Emma Dorf, did what she had to do to prevent a breakaway for Ottawa. And so that's not, as a coach, that's not one you can be too mad about. But you still would like to avoid penalties, but there's only so much you can do. Ottawa winning the draw. Getting this one over to Kuhn. Kuhn back over, slap shot there. And that was Cal. Cassandra Cal looking. Kuhn trying to keep it in, but she cannot. Disco puck here as Kuhn settles it down. Tries to shoot it. That one is blocked by Willard. This one eventually gets up. Getting it to Gregory. Up to Kuhn. Kuhn over to Gregory. Gregory trying to make a move. This one ends up back to Kuhn. And eventually this one floats out. Kuhn down to Aurora. Aurora up to, that was Gregory in the middle taking that shot, but that one was saved. Goalie forced to make a save on this one. Belanger comes the other way. Long outlet pass here. She's looking for the one-timer, deflected up by the goalie. But holding on here is Harkness. Harkness trying to get to the front. Harkness with 45 seconds left in the penalty. Ottawa trying desperately to extend their lead, bury the hatchet, twist the knife, so to speak. New England desperately trying to not let that happen. Shot there. Barbaro saves it and then one. You know, just dropped that puck in front of her, found it, trapped it. Conditions in the building. Brisk. Very brisk, if I do say so. It's not exactly a building you can heat, but a little something would be nice for us poor announcers and cameramen who are just trying to stay toasty, because we're not working up a sweat here. Just about everyone who's out here is in their winter clothes despite being indoors. Shot there from Ottawa. Penalty just about expiring. The stick slap from Tove Jacobson signals that. Even strength now. Ottawa is moving the puck. There's a shot there. Rebound. Turnaround rebound. This one is eventually covered by Barbaro. The shot from Allison Hebert from the point. And then 2 chances on the doorstep. I believe that was Belanger. In front. And New England winning the draw in their own zone. 12 minutes to go in the 4th period. Barbaro standing tall so far since being put in. Pitching a shutout for the just over 8 minutes she's been playing. And you can bet Ottawa's trying to put an end to that. Givens up. Lalacent deflected shot. That one goes wide. Sprang around on the boards. We're going to get a cross-checking penalty. This one is going to go to the guilty party of Ariel Garbin from Cape Coral, Florida. Very interesting. They don't have, well, with the exception of this year, they don't have much snow/ice in Florida. And they got a girl from Florida up here on the New England hockey team. It's actually very interesting to see where some of these people are from. There's actually 4 Florida people on the New England Hockey Club team, which is just very interesting. You wouldn't think a lot of hockey players. In fact, the biggest hotbeds for hockey in America are probably Minnesota and Boston, as we see players come out of those 2 areas, American players, that is, come out of those 2 areas frequently and become very good, at least decent at the professional level. And Ottawa here, trying to get some energy going. That's what I was saying earlier, as I got sidetracked by the play down on the ice. Florida is not the place you'd expect to see too many hockey players come out of yet. New England has 4 on their team. And, you know, credit to them. If you like a sport and you're good at it, keep going for it. Ottawa stealing it away here, trying to get it across the crease. Oh! Cross crease save there for Barbaro. Robbed blind was Aurora. She could barely believe it. She thought she had the whole net. And before she knew it, the net got closed off. Circling around. Keeping in Ottawa. Trying to get it out in front. New England trying just to get it out. Coming up is Willard, excuse me. Trying to get it ahead, and now here's Doherty. Doherty chipping it out in front. And now New England coming the other way. New England shot here. That shot coming from Dorf. And Dorf has it again behind the net. Dorf up to the point, back down to Dorf. Over, trying to get it over to Harkness. Eventually this one goes up. They're going to rule no icing. Doherty gets there first anyways. But on the change, Ottawa gains control. And coming quick through the boards, this is Cat Fox. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Bird. Bird draws a penalty, at the very least. And now we will see New England's power play. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the second period. 4-0 lead for the Ottawa Lady 67s. Now we will see the first, and we will get a timeout from New England, as he apparently enjoys us freezing up here. Of course, I joke. He wants to get something going on this power play to hopefully get something in this game. They have been shut out to this point. And he just wants something to happen. So he's going to draw up some magic. Hope for some execution. And the only thing about timeouts that I don't like, well, it's just me, is you call a timeout to scheme, and it's giving the other team a timeout too to scheme against whatever you're trying to scheme. So it's sort of a double-edged sword. Calling a timeout, you can draw up something spectacular, but if the other team draws up something spectacular too, then it's, you know, why'd you call it a waste of a timeout, I guess. See, I like timeouts in the form of, obviously there's not the issue of icing and not being allowed to change at this level, but timeouts in the form of when players are exhausted and need a break, and you'll get scored on if they don't get the chance to catch their breath. That, personally, the timeout I like. And a shot here right off the face-off, so if the plan was to get a shot off the face-off, it worked. If the plan was to get a goal off the face-off, it didn't work. Jenna Abieta in to take the face-off. And here comes a shorthanded 2-on-1. Thompson racing down with pure speed. Thompson drawing a defender to dive, and the net falls off its moorings. This net down to my left here on Rink 3, this net very loose, I guess is a term to use. The net has not really been on its moorings all day, I don't feel like. I've seen, this is my second game in this rink calling it, and both times that net has just been all over the place. Just any little bump and it, you know, comes off. Controlling here, shorthanded Thompson. Losing the puck and bringing it up now is Sharp. Coming in, but offsides. Sharp could not slow herself quick enough, and she will be called on the offsides. And she'll try to plead her case, but you know, after the whistle's blown, even if you convince the ref that they're wrong, there's not much you can do. So Sharp in to take the face-off. New England trying for something. Just getting her foot back onside was Antonelli. Otherwise it would have been another offsides. Trying to hold it in, Sharp. This one gets flicked down because they're shorthanded, no icing, and back to get it is Abeta. Abeta around. Looking for someone to go to, and she finds Dorf. Dorf, unintentional kick pass, but it works. Gets it up to Garbin. Garbin over to Dorf. Dorf shot there from Abeta. Off the boards, back to the goalie. She covers, and that's a stoppage in play. 42 seconds left in the power play. 7:32 to go in the period. And still the 4-0 lead. Lauren Barbaro pitching the shutout since being put in. Out of Loudonville, New York. Lauren Barbaro. Loudonville. I myself am a New York native, and I have heard of many towns in New York, but never Loudonville. It must be a central closer to New York City or way north. I know a lot of the western and midwestern towns. So, just a wild guess that it's closer to the New England area, which would make sense being on the New England hockey team. Speaking of New England, bringing it up here, they have Bird, and Bird flips that one into her own bench, trying to chip it down off the boards and in. And some of these boards are just so unnecessarily low that it almost doesn't make sense. You know, someone will try to chip it down and it'll just go right out. It'll be weird. Meanwhile, here's Dorf. Dorf down low, trying to get it up top. She finds Fox. Shot there. That one might have got a blocker on it. Was Tove Jacobson. Fox over. This one's right in the helmet of Tove Jacobson, who incidentally takes a stick to the head, I believe from her own player, Jenna Abeta, on both those shots that I believe Tove Jacobson got a piece of the first one, and she definitely got all of the second one. Face off now. Everybody's at even strength. And coming up is Harkness. Harkness along the wall. She gets it up to Kosanski. Kosanski coming in. Kosanski looking for the pass here. Kosanski, from what I've seen, is a shoot-first player, and I think she caught her own teammates off guard on that one. And a shot there, and that one goes in. That one comes from Gibbons on sort of a nonchalant-looking, harmless shot, and hey, it goes in. You take them any way you can get them. Gibbons giving Ottawa their 5th goal of the period. The clock still running, so I'm going to take a guess that there's a running clock when a team is up by 5 or more. That is just my wild guess. I don't know these things. I'm just an announcer brought over from RIT to do some games here. And, you know, definitely having a fun time. So we have a penalty coming up here. Slash on this penalty is going to go to numero 7, Becky Antonelli out of Wellesley, Massachusetts. And she is going to get the slash on that one. So we do have a running clock. So my prediction was likely right. For those of you who have followed the JWHL, probably laughing at me at home, but that's fine. I'm a rookie. I can admit that. Harkness coming up on the wing. Harkness, oh, nice move there by Harkness, trying to get it across. Oh, could not be able to get a shot away is Kosnaski. Circling. Harkness, another shot there. That one's blocked away and saved by Lauren Barbaro. Lauren Barbaro, when she does give it up a rebound, she is usually right on top of it. And so, an interesting note, the penalty clock runs as well during the running clock. That is something that when I played lacrosse back in high school, the running clock was 13, which, yes, we did a couple times. I had a pretty solid team. And the penalties weren't running clock, however. The referees did the penalties separately and only did them while play was on. So, interesting here, the penalty is ticking down, the penalty to Becky Antonelli, while the game clock is also ticking down. 3:30 and counting to go. Shot here. This one saved Barbaro. Once again, rebound control solid from Lauren Barbaro so far. And I believe that'll continue. She seems to be a solid goaltender. You know, the 4 goals given up by Mackenzie Nicholas, you can't just make disappear. But I think New England has found their goalie for the tournament if they didn't already. Thompson now on the wing for Ottawa. Thompson behind the net. Still with the puck. Tries to get it over. This one's deflected, and right out of the box is Antonelli. Antonelli can't escape. Becky Antonelli trying to get away, but coming back there with a nice play with Hunter Gibbons. And now Ottawa circling around. And this one's going to go off, and falling down there is Sharp. It's going to be a penalty. Maybe Sharp either got an interference penalty or drew one, but she's not heading to the box. Kuhn is. So a little bit of acting on the part of Larissa Gorgievska Sharp. And, hey, they'll take the penalties any way they can get them. Trying to get back into the game. A goal for New England would turn off the running clock. Looking for the redirection there in front. That was Poggio trying to get the direction. Cannot get it. Here's Sharp up to the point. Sharp deflected shot. Poggio. Rebound there. The net is off its moorings. And probably the best chance of the night for New England right there, but the net didn't want them to score. That and a little bit of the goalie's foot. Ottawa winning the draw. This puck, weird bounce up front. Controlling that is Dorf, but now controlling it is Aurora. Aurora coming down the side. Stopping. Just about a minute left in the period. Shot. Thought about playing it for a second was Barbaro, but decided against it. Running clock here. There will be some time left on the penalty when the period expires. There's 40 seconds and counting on the penalty, 45 and counting. Or excuse me, 45 and counting on the penalty, 40 on counting on the game clock, which is now 32 as it ticks as I'm talking. And here's Hebert trying to get down with the puck. 20 seconds and counting left in the second period. New England still on their power play, second power play of the game. Trying to get something going. Trying to push this one out front. Ottawa intercepts that one. Giveaway here, but Ottawa takes it right back. Here's Hebert. Hebert shoots it down. Just 4 seconds left. No one will reach this except for Dorf. And that will end the second period with a total score of Ottawa 5, New England 0. New England will start the period on a 6-second power play. And once again, 5-0 Ottawa. And we hope you're enjoying today's game. And we want to remind you that this game, as well as others from this weekend, are streamed live at JWHL.org. And all games are archived at our YouTube site. You can find it at www.youtube.com and search for JWHL. While you are there, we urge you to subscribe to our channel. It costs nothing, but will help us to continue to bring you the best of junior women's hockey. I'm Jake Raccoon. Teams are going to take a 10-minute break, and we will be back for the third period. Are back for the third period between the Ottawa Lady 67s and the club hockey of New England. They're lining up. There's some gloves on the ice. Can't see it because we have the logo up in front, but they're ready to go. We're ready to go. Ottawa with a 5-0 lead here. And also a 6-second power play to begin for New England. That should be ending anytime. Yeah, just like that, it's over. Kuhn off the bench, back onto the ice, back onto the bench. Gets a sub here. Looking out in front, Kosnaski looks it up, and there is Lalacette, and she takes a shot right on, covered up by Barbaro, who, again, since coming in the second period, only allowed 1 goal so far. And it was a very, very tricky sort of shot, sort of one that didn't expect from a shot, like the way it was taken. She's played well. Oh, a heavy block there. No, everyone's good. Lalacette. Lalancette is how it is pronounced. I've been pronouncing it wrong about this whole time. I apologize. Those of you listening at home, I spoke with some fans during intermission. I heard your comments. I appreciate the love that you've been giving me. Lalacette here, trying to center it there for Thompson. Thompson couldn't get a good stick on it. A heavy shot there from the point. That one comes from Gibbons. Gibbons around on the board. Gives it over to Lalacette. Lalacette deflection there. Looking for the deflection was Thompson. Thompson, though, deflected it into the goalie and accidentally shoots it into Lalacette. And shooting this one down, we have 2 collisions down near the net, probably 30 feet away from the puck. Oh, Murphy breaking ankles there. Wonder if Emma Dorf might need to go over to U of R to get her ankles checked out after that one, because that was a nasty deke. Coming back here, the players are falling all over the place. Everybody's falling. They're slipping on ice. Someone should tell these players that there might be a couple patches of ice out there. There's a nice shot there from Kosnaski. But yeah, there's a couple patches of ice out in the rink, and some of the players might be hitting them and slipping. So they got to watch out for those. As we have a penalty here, this one is going to go to Kosnaski. She's going to get a slashing penalty. She can't believe it, but she better believe it, because the ref called it, and there's no changing this ref's mind. He is a stern referee. Some refs call it close. Some refs call it loose. Every ref calls it serious and straightforward. Here's Doherty going in. Doherty trying to get away. Dorf steals that away from her. Dorf swings it over to her defensive pal. Trying to bring it up here is Garbin. Dorf poking at it again. And bringing it up now is Poggio. Poggio bringing it in. New England on the power play, trying to get something happen, trying to get a puck into the back of the net to get one on the board. You don't like those goose eggs, unless you are a fan of Ottawa, listening at home or at the arena. If you are, then you wouldn't mind seeing that goose egg stay up there. If you are a fan of New England, however, here or listening at home, you would not like that. New England trying to poke it out, still on the power play here. And coming down here's Willard. Willard shooting it towards the net, and she blocks that one away. Coming back here, we have Saunders. Saunders going wide, shoots it in front. Oh, and Gregory trying to get a skate on that. That one was a little in front of her. You know, a right-handed skater would have had a good time with that one. That shot goes high. and eventually gets covered by Barbaro. But that last one, a left-handed skater, would have been right on the money. But, or I'm sorry, a right-handed skater would have had that right on the money. A left-handed skater that Saunders is unfortunately, or I'm sorry, Gregory is unfortunately, could not get a stick on it. Looking to put it home. We still have a running clock here. We're 5 minutes into the period. That is fine by me because, as many of you have heard and commented on, it is cold. It is like not like ice rink cold. It is like Rochester, New York, 4 degrees outside cold. I got my gloves, I got my hat, I got sweatpants, sweatshirt, jacket, everything, and I am still cold. That is how cold it is. It is, I describe the adjective I would use if I had to choose one, piercing cold. You know, that just kind of cold where you feel it in your bones. Saunders in to take the face off, wins it momentarily. Pinned to the board. Stealing that away is Thompson. Thompson getting it to the front. Murphy to redirection. That one goes wide. Murphy gets tripped up. Murphy on her knees, still controlling the puck. And we got a tripping call. This time she didn't slip on one of those patches of ice. She got tripped onto a patch of ice. This penalty is going to go to Peyton Nagy out of Columbia, Missouri. That's all I got on her. I don't. That's all they give me. They give me location, height, grad year, and their school. And that's about it. And that's only for New England as well. But what you gonna do? I'd assume most of the girls on the Ottawa team are from the Ottawa area, but there's girls from Florida on the New England team, so that just shows how much I know. Gibbons here at the point, looking to take a shot. That one's deflected. Holding that one in is Lalonset. One-timer here. Saunders, that one hit the side of the net. Up to Lalonset. Lalonset shot here, deflected into the corner. Lalonset gets it back. She gets knocked over, though. Trying to hold it in is Gibbons to no avail. If you want to know who's controlling the play, just look at the skate marks at each end of the ice. The New England defensive zone totally skated up as Thompson, a little aggressive here, is gonna. Yeah, Thompson, a little overzealous here, is going to get penalty. Body checking is the call. She's trying to find the handle to get into the box and is struggling, so she just hopped over it and climbed over it. Me, personally, I'm the perfect height. I can just sort of scooch my butt up there, rotate, and I'm good. So, some of these girls not quite as tall as me. Some of them taller, actually. So, all depends on your style. Doherty here on the wing, cutting towards the center, loses the puck and taken away there by number 8, Larissa Gorgievska Sharp. But not for long, as they will get it up to Kosnaski. Kosnaski up through center. Here, and a good shot, good chance there for Doherty. And now out of the box, not joining the rush. They would have had a 4-on-2, New England, but instead they made a mess of it a little bit. Kosnaski still going through, trying to toe drag herself to no avail. Here is Harkness trying to get control of it. Harkness does. Harkness, quick stop there. Backhand off the mask and into the netting. Lauren Barbaro using her head on that one, dare I say. But Gregory is going to come in to take the face off here. New England still in the power play. Shot here from Cal. And that one right into the glove, and we'll do it over again. Clock keeps ticking, and Ottawa's okay with this because right now they're shorthanded, and 15 counting seconds, they will not be. Face-off win for New England here. They're going to break out, stealing it away. However, Kuhn trying to get up, trying to stay onside, and trying to do her best to slide into home plate was Sabrina Gregory. Literally leg out and everything, trying. Looked like a speed skater almost, trying to turn a corner. But nevertheless, halfway through the second period, she did not get onside due to the judgment of the referee. Kuhn back to get it. And a lot of goes fighting in there. Aurora. And coming out with it here with some speed. Here's Cal. Cal coming wide, shoots one on. That one gets blocked hard into the boards. There is a New England player. She's slow to get up. That is number 13, Savannah Willard, making her way back to the bench, but she went hard into the boards. Looks to be okay, but you know, sometimes it's just one of those ow where you really get hit hard and it takes you a second to realize, and you just say, wow, that kind of hurt. But then you shake it off and you're good to go a couple minutes later. Shot here. Right on. Lauren Barbaro with another save. Only letting the one in on many, many saves. As you can see, the announcer, Jake Raccoon, that is me. 8:32 to go and counting. We still have the running clock. Off the boards here, looking for Murphy. Murphy was not there, however. Thompson is looking for Murphy in front. Thompson not home. Thompson tries to steal it in front. Thompson's all over the place right now. Lallen set. Saunders down low, looking for Murphy in front. Saunders couldn't get it there. We're going to get a penalty. This is going to be a tripping. This one is going to go to one of the players on New England, and that player is number 8, Larissa Gorgievska-Sharp. Royal Palm Beach, Florida. Probably having better weather than we are. Even you could go to a hockey rink in Royal Palm. You could go to a hockey rink in regular Palm Beach, not even Royal Palm Beach, and it would probably be better weather. But that's what happens. It's okay because I'm moving to Dallas in 6 months, so the warmer weather will be here soon for me. Of course, when I move, it's summer. Now coming up here, here's Thompson on a clean break. Thompson trying to take a shot there, almost got her own rebound, but a good save there for Barbaro. Thompson regaining control in the corner. She leaves it there. Shot there. That one's Lallen set. Recovering back is Gibbons. Gibbons turns around before she had the puck. That's one of the things that I could never do. I could never skate backwards. I was a pretty solid skater overall, but as soon as it came to going backwards, I would just fall. It wasn't even like remotely funny. All right, it was kind of funny if you weren't me, but that's it. And waiting too long to shoot there was Kat Fox. She had a good chance in the slot there, but just took too long in the windup. Kosnansky here, sort of just toying with the defenders. Honestly, Kosnansky with the beautiful goal, the first goal of the game. Deking through the whole defense, slides it through. Barbaro trying to go out and get it. Wraparound attempt here. This one goes out in front. He blows the whistle. That puck was nowhere near covered up. But sometimes the referees just blow it because they need a break. Running clock. Ottawa still on the power play. 5:40 to go. And the clock's ticking down here. And the best news is to get out of this cold, I get to go outside to my car, which has been sitting in the cold for the past 3-ish hours. So the warmth is not close for me. But, you know, it's okay. Because despite having my inaugural JWHL games, I having a good time, having fun doing it. Love to hear some of my fans back, maybe in Ottawa. I don't know exactly where you all are, but the ones that I specifically received comments from. Thank you. You're why I do this. It's a lot of fun. Down in the corner, Ottawa trying to get it out of their zone. Sharp trying to get it up. Ottawa off the board. She gets this one. And here comes Doherty. Doherty with some speed. Oh, toe drag there. Backhand. That one's wide. Doherty might look for a wraparound. Gets it out in front. Open net there. And failing was Disforgis. Not failing in general, but like failing to shoot it on the net. Getting her stick held there is Kuhn. Trying to pick a second stick up is Emma Dorf. I don't know if you could play with 2 sticks. That's not... I mean, you could try. You probably wouldn't have very much control, but you would have an extra stick, so you'd look cool. Aurora there shot. The goalie dropped it. Maybe thinking about playing it, but they say Barbaro had it for a little too long. Referee's blowing some quick whistles here. Clock still running. 3:40 to go in the third. This has been the fastest period, probably because it's been a running clock. And you all know what's coming next. I'm not too upset, because there's a heater about 20, 15 feet away from me. And my cord will not reach that far. Coming in here, New England, a dribbler shot. I am not sure Tove Jacobson, aside from just now, I'm not sure I've said her name. So if you are Tove Jacobson's family and you are listening and you have not heard your name, I promise it's not because she's not doing anything. But it's, well, yeah, it's because she's not doing anything, really. But it's because she doesn't have to do anything. So it's, you can blame the defense in front of her. It's not anything else. Coming down here, Poggio trying to get it up. Thompson recovers, swings it over on the boards, skating up here. The one thing I've noticed for Ottawa, they just, in general, all their skaters seem to be faster. We've seen, as we have a penalty, we have 20 going to the box, to the box, to the box, box, woo. And roughing is the call. And I was saying something before. Oh, yeah, so New England has had their chances. They've had a couple breakaways, but the skaters, whether they're working harder of Ottawa or whether they are just flat out faster, just have been out-skating them. And so it's hard to win a game. You know, you could say hard work. Hard work can beat skill, but only to a certain degree, if I'm being honest. The degree being about 4, which is the temperature in here right now. And well, we're talking about degrees, and that is Fahrenheit for any of our Canadian friends listening. And here's Saunders coming along. Saunders making a move. Oh, the puck on its edge. She couldn't control it. She gets it up to Lalensett. Lalensett winding up, ready to fire, guns blazing, and the referee said no. No for you. 1 minute left. The penalty is longer than the time left. So for the rest of the game, New England hockey will be shorthanded, or New England will score. Or New England hockey will be on a power play, or they will score. Lalensett from the point now. Well, she didn't take her shot this time. But let me tell you, that last shot, she was wound up like the Energizer Bunny, ready to go. Murphy back checking. was about to say forechecking, but that is the wrong end of the ice for Ottawa. Here, this one's going back. We have Hebert getting it. Gets this one up. Skating forward. Saunders chips it in. 20 seconds to go. Trying to steal it away there. Eventually, Thompson steals it away. Gets it to Hebert. Hebert shoots right on. Good play. Thompson to front. Lallenset. Now she takes her shot. That one goes straight on. Save there. That one dribbles through the net. Just 2 seconds left. A hard hit into the boards there. And another hard hit there. Kosnatsky did not like the hit on, I believe it was Hebert. No, it was Lallenset. Emily Lallenset took a hard hit. And Sarah Kosnatsky said, "No, you are not going to do that to my friend. That is very rude of you." And I'm sure they didn't exchange emails so they could talk later. They a little too feisty for that. But a final score here of 5-0 in favor of the Ottawa Lady 67s. Goals scored by a plethora of people. I know Kosnatsky had one, Belander had one, Gregory had one, Thompson had one, and Saunders had one. So there you have it. We hope you enjoyed today's game and remind you that this game, as well as the others from this weekend, are streamed live at jwhl.org, and all games are archived at our YouTube site. You can find it at www.youtube.com and search for JWHL. While you are there, we urge you to subscribe to our channel. It costs nothing, but it'll help us to continue to bring you the best of junior women's hockey. I'm Jake Raccoon signing off from Rink 3 in the Bill Gray's Iceplex Sportsplex. Final score 5-0 Ottawa Lady Sevens. Have a good night, everybody.